Hi. I'm
Hi.
Amy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. How can I help you today?
Well, I came in because I'm having some difficulties being a single mother at home.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's hard, 4 kids doing it. Their dad doesn't do very much. He's barely been in the picture lately.
Tell me more about being a single mom and what kind of things you're trying to do more at home.
Well, definitely disciplining. It's just, I feel like I don't have a lot of respect. And not just me, even amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers and sisters, sibling rivalry. I feel like there's the lack of respect. I feel like that definitely has just been there, and I don't know, disciplining. They got timeouts, and I don't know. Timeouts always seem to be the trick, and then I just want more structure in the house too, and I just want it to be more of a inviting environment with my family. People are like, wow, look at that family, I know we're not gonna be perfect, but it's just so much stress right now between everything, and then they're just going through a lot because of their dad.
Can you tell me more about what their situation is with their father? I mean, you said they're going through a lot with their dad, but
when we got divorced, it was oh lordy, it was probably it might be getting close to 6 years. I don't know when we got divorced, and that's my 3 older kids. I had 4, by the way. My 3 other kids, that's their dad, and when we got divorced, even though ended up getting full physical custody and joint legal, he had him every weekend, according to the court documents and stuff. But he's been exercising that religiously, and then lately it's just been a lot because, about 7, 8 months ago, I found out that there was domestic violence going on with him and his girlfriend.
okay.
So, yeah, and
Has the kids been around that?
that's how I found out, because they seen some things, and I know because I've been there. I'm not with them no more, I'm divorced, so I kind of know the whole dynamic. Well, I can't say the whole dynamic, but I'm pretty good at knowing, kind of probably what she's going through, and my kids can't be around that.
I don't blame you. I mean, that's...
And that's, and I don't know what, and then, he said he was getting help, and then they split up, but that shouldn't stop him from being a parent. I don't have no problem with them being around their dad, because they should be, but if they're being exposed to the violence, I'm not standing for that, because that's one reason why we're not together, because I don't want them to see that kind of crap.
And that's understandable. I mean, I can see your point on that. What kind of structured environment do you want to see work towards with your kids?
I want them to be able to get their stuff done in a timely manner, because it's mornings are horrible. They're so wretched over here. It's a battle. And it's with 4 kids, if it's one may be horrible one day, the next day it's the other, the next day it's another, or they take turns, or for a couple minutes one's being this way, then they'll finally start acting. But then I got another one, or maybe 2 at the same time, or all of them are just acting crazy, and I don't want that. I understand kids are going to be kids, but at the same time, I need a little bit less stress. I need a little bit less drama. I feel like sometimes I need to breathe, and I don't feel like I can breathe, and I can't think right, and just a lot of stress. And I just want to have a good family, and I just recently started going back to church with my kids because I feel like that's gonna be good. But I don't know. They like church.
Do you have any other support? You said that the father's hit or miss, sounds like.
Yeah.
What kind of support he gives, but is there any other family support or friend support?
Well, I wouldn't even say he's support, because he tries to make anything living hell for me, make things worse in my life, because when I try to have him come as into this house just to help a little bit, trying to get them to respect me, and he makes it worse. Well, what are you doing? You're this. It's just he targets me. No, bottom line is you need to tell him you need to be respecting your mom. And then the house gets chaotic, it gets messy, and the fighting, and people. I got school, they got school. That's very imperative. They don't understand it. Just that they don't get that if I don't finish school, they're not gonna have, their life's just gonna be worse because it's gonna be a struggle. So I'm trying to do best for them, but
Alright.
I don't know.
So do you have any, I mean, do you have like family involvement? I mean, are you really
Well,
close to your
I
family,
do. Like, I love my family. I would say I'm close to my family, but not like close like that. Like, my family's there when I really, really need them, which is awesome. Like, anytime I've been through like any dramatic problems in my life, my divorce and the abuse and some other very crazy things I'm not gonna talk about because I just don't. It's just too much. It's just like, I don't want them to be there when bad things are happening. I want them there when it's just everything can be better. Like, come hang out and let's go have fun. Instead of, oh, something bad happened, now I'm going to be in your life. I mean, I love my family. They're awesome, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it to always be like having to call and it's negative. Oh, another bad shit happened, you know, more bad shit. I want it to be like, call and it's good shit. Like, come on, let's go out to dinner together. Why don't you come over? We can hang out. Let's go do something. Go have some fun. Go bowling or something. I don't know. Do something fun with my family. I mean, like, my family supports me, but not like I need them to. I feel like sometimes they want what's best for me, but they don't even. Like, I don't have no family in Grand Rapids. Literally, I don't have like anybody really at all in Grand Rapids. It's really hard.
I can imagine how hard that could
Yeah.
be. Yeah. I mean, do you have like close friends or?
Well, I just got out of a relationship over a year ago, and I'm just kind of to myself a lot. I have like one really good friend, but that's a little bit confliction right now because it's a man, and he's like my best friend, but like some feelings started developing, and we've been friends for about a year, and he's been awesome. He's awesome, but like just a little bit like I said, being friends and then getting feelings, it's been conflicting, and then like he wants to get back with his ex-wife, and I have to step back, but it's hurting me, and then like I don't have him as much as like I used to have him now that she's available, and he's seeking that out, so it makes it hard. Because that's the person I've been like. We spend like almost every day we're in contact. Like we almost see each other almost every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Because like that's my buddy, and now it's not like that like it was. So it's hard.
So what kind of structure would you like to get with the children? I
Um,
mean, like, do you have goals in mind? Do you have, like, have you tried any kind of routines with them? What kind of things have you
I'm
tried?
starting to like do a list like for chores because I pick up the slack all the time. They don't do nothing, I end up doing it all, and it's hard because I'm only one person and that's 4 people and me, so it's 5 making a big old mess. And then like I'm trying to get them into routine, and I'm trying to just reiterate like kind words, nice touches. You know, like if you're gonna use your hands, don't hit. Use your hands to give a hug to your sister or something like that. You know,
Right.
or to play nicely. Just nice words. I know kids are kids, but I think hopefully church will help them realize to be respectful to one another. You know, not just respecting me, like I said earlier, but like they need to like learn to respect each other, just because everyone should respect people, just not because oh you're older than me, but I don't think they get it.
Do you have like a chart, like like a visual chart for the kids to see?
Yeah, I just started it recently.
I mean,
Yeah.
are you gonna do like reward system? I mean,
I didn't
did
think
you sit
about
down
doing
as,
reward
like, a
system
family
in the
and talk
past.
about it?
We talked about it. They helped come up with things, but like in the past, I used to do a sticker chart for good behavior, and I used to reward them when they filled the chart up. But like that became too much because they were expected to get a toy at the end. So like if they were filling up one every week, and I got 4 kids, I can't afford to keep buying toys every week, and that's just too much toys.
Oh, totally agree.
So like I was like, whoa! Someone told me like, oh, maybe you should just be like, oh, if they fill up their chart, they get to pick up dessert for the day for dinner after dinner, you know. So oh, that's simple and easy. That makes sense. But it just became more of a task to do the chart than it should have been. It should have been more of a helping tool at for the dinner. So now I'm trying to do these other charts. And it's not necessarily like a reward, but
mean, it sounds like you're on a good roll with,
Yeah.
you know, trying to rebuild the process and start all over. What would you, I mean, in the end result, like, do you, like, you're gonna see quick turnaround, or you think it's gonna, you know, how do you feel it's gonna?
I know people don't change overnight, but I know it's gonna take time to implement these new tools in the house, but I would like to start seeing the results. I want to reap that, because when you see like, oh, it's not working, you're like, I just want to give up.
Right. What kind of rewards would you like? I mean, resources do you think we could help?
I don't know. I think maybe I need to have friends with kids more, and like female friends maybe. I tend to have more male friends than female friends. But like maybe female friends would be good for me, and like the ones that have kids, you know,
So
they can relate, yeah, relate. Like it's
like some time away and just give you a break and.
yeah, that too. Like sometimes, but yeah, that'd be
I
awesome.
mean, it sounds like your plate is full, so.
Yeah.
I only imagine a break every so often would be rewarding in itself.
Oh yeah, I need one of those.
Well, I appreciate the time to talk to you, and I'm hoping that, you know, we can continue this and follow the progress with your children. I think what you're doing is a good response, you know, good process, and, you know, it'll pay off. It may take some time, but I'm sure it'll pay off. I mean, I would like to meet with you again.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You know, keep a close follow-up, make sure that things are moving smoothly for you.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Well, I look forward to seeing you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.